done so many videos on this, but I can't do them enough, right? Like I can't do enough of this kind of content because I just feel like our world is so dysfunctional and so unhealthy, especially towards feminine energies in this way, right? Where we always have to be looking our best and all these things, and like there's this unrealistic bar and expectation of our physical looks that is just dysfunctional. It's unhealthy, and it's not something that can ever really be matched. Like even when people go out and spend the money on like the surgeries and like the fillers and the Botox, it never really does what it's promising to do, right? And really the fix is not those things like the physical stuff, it's the inner stuff, and it's in here and in here, right? And so I've been going through, since I turned 40, I've been going through some stuff. I'm also twin flame, so there's also, you know, people placing things upon me to make me feel bad about myself, to hopefully make me feel like I'm an ugly duckling and all these things, right? Because they don't want me rising to my truest potential. But even with all of that, right, there is like, I'm getting older, my face and everything is not, my body, everything is not the way that it used to be. And our culture and our societies tell us that women must stay young, and if they get old, they're not valuable, and all these things. That's the message that we hear over and over again. And so everybody's trying so hard, like crazy, to look young and all these things. So with this year of being 40, I've done a lot of work, and I have worked really, really hard because it's coming at me harder than it ever did before in my life, of really focusing in on my heart and focusing in on like my thoughts, and like really being conscious to like loving myself in like really deep ways, so that I am not unhappy and unsatisfied with what I see in my reflection in the mirror, right? And so obviously keeping healthy and like being active and all those kinds of things are really, really important, right? So like that's not just being shallow or being like so into your looks, right? Like part of, you know, the look stuff, it can be a really good instigator for us to actually take care of ourselves. And so you can use that, right? But then there's the other half of it, the other fine part of the line that you have to walk, right? Is the mental and the emotional part of it. And just really loving yourself through your body changing, through getting older, through everything. And so lately I've been going through this journey where I've been really feeling like I'm looking older, right? Like I don't look like a spring chicken anymore. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Like I'm not young anymore. I'm 40 years old, right? I'm a seasoned woman. And so, but it's been something that's like come up, and like there's all these things I could do. Like I kept feeling like, oh, my eyes are like looking older. They're not looking like young anymore, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, it's my lashes. Like I'm like, that's what it is. I'm like they're, you know, they're looking more sparse, and so it's making my eyes look older, and like all these things. Like this is the thoughts I'm having in my head, right? This conversation that I'm having with myself. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Like because I could go out, right, and I could get lashes extensions. I could, you know, I've done that before in the past, and those things are not bad, right? They're not bad, but they're not like, it doesn't fix it. It doesn't fix the inner stuff, right? So I'm taking this opportunity to really fix like me, like to fix like my insecurities, to fix like me feeling like that stuff has to be all perfect for me to be valuable for someone or for the world, right? Or for even just me when I look in the mirror, right? For me to feel like I'm like what I want to be, right? And so, and to feel satisfied, that's it. The satisfaction is what is key, right? Like feeling a life where you feel satisfied with who you are as your avatar, right? And so I've been working really hard lately, and I wanted to share that part with you guys because I think that we don't talk about this enough in society, especially with females to females, and we need to be talking about it more, right? And I'll never forget the time that like Jennifer Lopez, she's like a super beautiful person, right? Like physically, and you know, like people look to that and be like, oh, beauty, right? And then she did that video with like no makeup when her skincare routine or skincare products came out, and she was selling her skincare stuff. And I remember seeing her with no makeup, and she just looked like a normal person, and I was like, oh my God, like that gave me the grace to feel normal. And so ever since that, I remember I've been doing my videos primarily, there are some videos where I have makeup on, right? But primarily I do them with no makeup on. And the reason why is because I want you guys to see real life. Like, I want you guys to see my wrinkles and my sagging skin. Like, I want you to see that we're all human, like, so that it gives you the grace to feel human too, right? To feel good in your skin and to love yourself just that way. And so, like I said, lately I've been like seeing all these changes in my body and in my beauty, and it's been, like I said, it's kind of been like stressful, right? Anyways, I could go out and make all those changes. I could go out and have all those and do those things, and I'm not gonna say that like I don't from time to time do things that I love. Like, I love making my avatar aesthetically pleasing, and like I do my own nails, like, which obviously I need to redo, right? Like right now, then they're falling off because it's time to redo them, right? And so this is the thing, is I am okay with participating in those things because I love that. I love being a woman. I love like getting all prettied up and like, you know, doing the makeup. I love that kind of stuff, but I also walk that fine line, and I think that that's really, really healthy and really important, especially in today's society, right? Is where we can appreciate those things and we can dabble in those things and play in those things and have fun with them because they can be really fun, right? But that we can also, at the end of the day, when we take all the makeup off and we take all the nails off and we're just our bare selves, that when we look in the mirror, that we are satisfied, that we are loving ourselves, we're loving our reflection, right? And that's what I encourage people to do. And so I know this is more long-winded than I really wanted it to be, but I wanted to remind people that you're beautiful no matter what. That's not it. Like, especially if you're a twin flame and you have people doing hexes and spells and black magic upon you, there's gonna be people that are wanting you to feel ugly, right? And even not just hexes and spells, like just negative intentions, like I want them to suffer, I want them to feel bad about themselves. Like, thoughts are powerful, right? And so when people are doing that to you as a twin flame, you just have to, you're gonna feel that energy, you're gonna get that, especially if you're like higher up in your journey status, right? And you're gonna have to do that inner work. And that's the thing, is go within, right? That's the call. Go within, love yourself enough, love yourself at like a deep level where take those opportunities, even if outside people are trying to pull you down, take those opportunities to perfect you on the inside, and love that reflection, love who you are, love every second of this lifetime, because it's a beautiful gift. So see, give yourself permission to be you. This is great too, and this is you, but give yourself permission to be you.